Hello friends, we are seeing a new variant of the COVID-19 virus called Delta virus in United States and a lot of the Western world, and in fact many parts of the world. In this video, we'll see what is a Delta variant, why is it important for us, and what can we do about it. Delta variant is the name of a mutant COVID-19 virus that was first discovered in India in December 2020 that caused the incredible amount of loss of life. Hundreds of thousands of people died during the second wave that started in December and is continuing right now. This is June of 2021. And this Delta virus, it was discovered, is now the dominant player in the world, has spread up to 60 countries, and including United Kingdom, and it accounts for up to 60% of the COVID-19 virus infections in United Kingdom. We are in June 2021, and it has now spread to United States and has caused up to 6% of all COVID cases and even up to 18% of COVID cases in certain states, in certain Western states. And what is a Delta virus to begin with? A Delta variant is the nomenclature given by WHO, and WHO started giving this new nomenclature from May 31st, 2021 to avoid the confusion with the names given by the scientists to these viruses. Now we have 6 major variants, and they are Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Epsilon, Lambda, and Delta. Alpha virus is the UK variant, and the Delta virus is the Indian variant that we are seeing right now. The scientists have given an alpha numerical name to it. Alpha is the alphabet and the numerical name to it. It's called B1617.2. That's the alpha numerical name given to this new mutant variant. And the WHO nomenclature is the Delta virus. So this Delta virus has the highest transmissible rate among all the viruses that we have so far. Why is the transmissibility or the infectivity becomes important here? Now let's do the math. Imagine a virus infects 3 people in case 1, and another mutant virus infects 4 people. If you look at what happens at this rate after 10 iterations, after 10 cycles of this infectivity, the virus that had infected 3 people would have infected 40,000 people, versus the virus that had infected 4 people would have infected 500,000 people. You see the difference? So this transmissibility becomes very important here, because the Delta virus has the highest transmissible rate among all the variants. The Delta variant, has the highest transmissible rate among all the variants that we are seeing so far. And the second concerning point with this variant is it is causing more hospitalizations, which means it's causing more serious infections. So first is it is highly transmissible. Second is it can cause severe infections compared to the other variants. The good news is that the current vaccines that we have, either the vaccines that were being manufactured and distributed and administered in US or even in India or other countries, they have shown to protect individuals against the Delta variant. Although not as good as the earlier variants, but it is still very effective, up to 80% effective in providing immunity against this Delta variant. So the only way that we can protect ourselves right now is by preventing the infection, and even if we get infected, the best way to protect ourselves is by improving our immunity. Improving our immunity through natural ways is a long-term process. But the weapon that we have right now is the vaccination. So vaccination, especially 2 doses of vaccination, is shown to be protective against this new variant. Because as a physician who takes care of a lot of COVID patients since the beginning of the pandemic, I've seen hundreds, if not thousands of patients. I've treated many patients. Right now, it is very encouraging to see that the rate of hospitalization have dramatically improved. But now, unfortunately, what we are seeing is patients who have not received the vaccinations are being hospitalized, and we are seeing more infection and severe infections in patients who have not received vaccination. And every time I see a patient who refused, who did not trust the vaccine, who declined the vaccination, gets admitted and has to suffer through this hospitalization, through this infection, it's very heart-wrenching to see these patients go through that. So for this Delta variant, the good news is the current vaccines do protect. So we need to ensure that all of us, our friends and family members, get vaccinated and fight off these viruses very soon.